Okay. Hi Sam, how are you? Mhm. How are you? How are you doing? Sam, which country do you come from? No gloves today. Hi guys, how are you doing? How's your night coming along? Hi everybody, how are you doing today? Talk to me. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for liking my live stream. Hey everybody, say hi below. Hi CG5, how are you? Your name is long. What's your name? Yeah, you. Hi Emily, how are you? Thank you for coming to my live stream. Please like the video. Where are you watching from? Florida. Thank you so much for coming. What are you doing now? What time is it in Florida? Should be around 5 or 6. You went to bed early today. Hey everybody, how is all of you doing? Please say hello and just double tap the screen to like the video. Thank you for the likes. Hi Clay, how are you? Clay, how was your week? I'm also doing fine. Sam, I know you love gloves. Clay, how was work today? What did you do at work? Or just the normal routine? Not bad, okay. I also had a good day, as usual. Routine. Routine puts food on the table, so it's fine. Sam, where do you come from? Which country are you in? Clay, how's your new ride? Not bad. What do you mean not bad? It should be super. It's still new. Better than your old one. It's faster. Yeah, that's a better answer. It's better than the last one. I can imagine it should be 100% functional and working right now. Emily, what are those? Thank you for the likes, guys. You're the best. It's a kitty. It's a kitty cat in a box. Do they like being in boxes? Really? Hi, gaming fan. How are you? What's up? All right, Clay, get me something nice. When you go to your shopping, I'll still be here in 20 minutes. I'm doing fine, gaming fan. Emily, I've never seen a kitty that likes being in a box. Where are you watching from, gaming fan? Thank you for the love, guys. I have in my area there's a lot of cats. Okay. I was asking you where you come from. Where do you come from? Where are you watching from? Or rather, in Florida, there are a lot of cats. I didn't know. Oh, Ohio. Thanks for coming to my live. It's technically midnight where I am. I'm in Kenya. Mm, an orange. I know you're not used to this color of oranges. It looks good, yeah. They are the local varieties, like they are just planted a couple of like 100 or so kilometers from Nairobi. So they taste really nice. Emily, which food do you love? Please like my video, guys, as you come in. Gaming fan, what's your name? Brayden. 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 See, Brayden, is it pronounced EN at the end or IN at the end? Is it Brayden or Baden? Every single food, really? Brayden. Um, every single food. Nice. You don't have any allergies? Ah, okay. Brady, nice to have you here. Thank you for tuning in. Are you at work or school or something else? Okay. Oh, hey, golden child. Thank you so much. You're just at home. Okay. Golden child, how are you, girl? How are you? Thank you so much for gracing my life today. You're the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, help me tell Golden Child thank you. She just graced my live with a super chat. Thanks, girl. How are you? Say hi. And thank you for coming. You promised me that you will come and you came. Thanks so much. Or you're just at home. Okay, Brayden, what are you doing at home? Ooh! Thank you. Thank you, girl. Thank you for coloring my life. I love you too. You know I do. I love you right back. And thank you so much. May your work be blessed, blessed and blessed and blessed. May you get more and more and more and more and more clients. Thanks so much. You're the best. And thank you for always coming to support your girl. I don't take it for granted, really. You're welcome. Thanks, girl. Hi, Kemei. Kemei, you're sleeping. Are you sleeping? I was watching you. I was watching your video. Ooh, golden child. You did it twice. Thanks, my dear. I'm so happy today. Hi, Kemei. How are you? Guys, can we get the super chat to something more? I appreciate my girl for always supporting me. I'm so happy. Girlfriend, you went away. Emily, thank you so much, dear. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your should be the evening, right? Enjoy your evening. And thank you so much for coming to my live. I hope that you have liked the live. I saw you, Keme. You are like this. You are literally sleeping on the live stream. But you're good. You're doing a good job. You can send your link so that people can like your live stream. I have some coffee here. I can give you. Where did my girlfriend go? Golden child, you went. Where did you go? Oh, thank you. Let me pin. I was pinning alafu. I was pinning alafu. It took me out of. It took me out of YouTube for a moment. No, I can't. When I click on the on the link, it's taking me to your video. Like I can't pin. Let me see for the last time if I can pin. Nikiclick kwa hiyo message yenye iko na link inanitoa kwa live. Oh, pin message. All right. Sawa sawa, pinned. Nilikuwa nikiclick kwake inanitoa live, inanipeleka sijui wapi. No problem. Guys, you can support my friend Kemei. I have pinned her channel. You can check her out. And also please remember to like the video as you come in. I love you guys. You're the best. Today you have given me likes quickly, quickly. Yeah, I think so. It's because it's a link. So when you click on it, it takes you to the video. But I think now you should be sharing like the channel link. AAR, how are you? Hi, thank you for coming. I'm trying to remember your name because I remember I have seen you in my live before. Please remind me your name. Keme, are you still sleepy? I'm reading here the roles of a full stack software engineer. That is the kind of thing I'm reading right now. I'm reading about tech teams. Roles of a full stack engineer. Yes, I do remember you, Lee. How are you? I'm trying to remember your name because I also asked you. Oh my goodness, I'm doing badly today. What is it about? Good. It's about the roles of an agile tech team. I'm reading some stuff on data analytics. Lee, how was your day? I'm trying to be a tech person, so I have to go back and read. Very nice. Okay, it's good. Do you are you a tech person? Yeah. What do you do? Lee, what was good about your day? I was asking what was good about your day? Like, what was the highlight of your day? What made it a good day? I got D. What's D? Oh. You got fake nails. All right. So you went to a nail tech or something. These are what I have. At least they are not fake, but yeah. I went to the park. How was the park? Oh, you did them by yourself. So you bought a set and then you installed them by yourself. Which park did you go to? Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Which park did you go to? Take care and good night, Taki. Feeling sleepy. Kamei, thank you so much for passing by. I hope you may like video and have a lovely night. Guys, you can support my friend by clicking on that link and subscribing to her channel. Thank you for the like. You don't know its name? Is it where you live or you are visiting a new place? Thanks, Lee. Saw that. Thank you for the like. AAR. How? How come you don't know the name of the where you live and you don't know the name? Are you new? Like you just moved there recently or something? No. Ah, okay. I'm surprised because you should know your neighborhood. You should know your neighborhood. So if I abandon you in that park, how where will you say I have to go sleep? Sorry, Leah. No problem. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for passing by. You don't have to be sorry. Thank you for passing by and for chatting me up for a while. Bye. See you later. Bye bye. Have a lovely night. Enjoy your sleep. You said you're in tech. What do you do? Why are you not sleeping? Huh? I don't sleep early. I still have like 40 minutes before I go to bed. I normally sleep at 3. Uh, you're a philosopher. Oh, philosopher. So there's a saying in my, I don't know if it's an African thing or it's a what? They say marry. If you marry right, you become happy. If you marry wrong, you become a philosopher. So did you marry wrong to become a philosopher? You are past philosopher, so you are. Okay. Who am I to say what you know and what you don't know? You really don't know. Guys, we're heading to 10 likes. Two more. The forms that collect information. From my user. And ensure pages navigate smoothly. Is it winter where you are? Is that engineers are responsible for developing both front-end and back-end? I was asking, is it cold or hot where you are? Winter or summer? It's neither cold nor hot. Or is it cold or is it hot? Which one?
What's up, everybody? In this video, what I wanted to help a lot of you new developers out with is understanding what is full stack development. So maybe you want to be a full stack developer, maybe you've heard of this term, full stack development. You're like, what the heck is it? I've heard it's like front end and back end. How much do you have to know? I really just want to cover the basics here so you have a good foundation moving forward. So without any further ado, let's dive into it. Now, look, in order to understand what full stack development is, it's really good to have a basic understanding of what a web application is. So, and when I say a web application, what I mean is let's say you go to youtube.com in your browser. Many of you probably think of youtube.com and YouTube in general as a website, right? Like I put that in my browser, that is a website. But in truth, something like YouTube, where there's literally billions of hours of content stored somewhere that's not on your computer, obviously, that's accessible within milliseconds, that's an entire system that you're not seeing. So just keep in mind that when we talk about full stack development, we're talking about web applications, which are mostly what you interact with on the internet. So say you go to youtube.com, what is full stack development in relation to a web app? So a web app has two major components to it that you may have heard about, right? So you've heard about the front end. So when you go to that link in your browser, that is what you're viewing. You are viewing the front end, which is the user interface, right? So also called client-side or client-side code. Now, if you start to learn to code, that's where you have learned HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That's where that comes into play, where wherever the user interacts with, that's the front end. Now, that's nice, that's pretty, but that's really just the tip of the iceberg in terms of having YouTube be functional and having those billions or even probably trillions of hours of video that's available to you. And what helps support that is the backend, or also what's known as server-side code. So when you request a video, when you clicked on my video here, that was the website that you clicked on, but the website needed the actual data, right? The actual bits, the ones and zeros that compromised my video. In order to get that, it had to go to some remote server in a remote location and say, okay, I want Andy's video, give me that information. And it's probably a couple gigabit worth of information, so it's a lot. So it had to be transported over the internet. The thing that handled all of that, the server, is what you call the backend. And that encompasses the web server that's serving that information, that encompasses the database that houses that video that you were looking for. So the way I like to explain this to people is there's a front end and there's a back end. Now, why do we call, where does full stack come in here? So full stack developer or full stack development really refers to a developer who is proficient in both the front end and the back end. So that means that they can write code for the user interface. They can update the look and feel of the application.
Did you not say you're from Ohio?
Skills that they can work in the
or
back end.
it
So they
was
can work with the API. They can update the API.
No, it's
they
not
can
you.
endpoints. They
Should
can
be
change
you.
things in the database. They have the proficiency and skill.
Where did you say you come
between
from?
those two things, they have enough knowledge to
Or
make it
at
work.
least
Now,
give me a
there is
continent.
no flat definition for
No,
what
it
is
was a
required as
joke.
far as skill set.
Okay.
In fact, the term
So where
full
do you
stack
come
software
from?
developer is very controversial in the field because some people say it's a made-up term, it's a buzzword, and I'm not going to get into what
Saudi.
it
Oh,
means.
Saudi.
It's
Where in
here to stay
Saudi?
as far as I can tell.
Because
But
I
one
understand
last thing I would
Saudi is
say
big
about full
also.
stack development, in case it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. The reason we call it full stack is because if you were to lay out the front and the back end and all the different components that are involved, it would look like a stack of pancakes, right? Like each part would it would start at the very top and go to the bottom. So
Thank
the very top
you.
would be like what runs on your browser, so
Though it's
HTML, CSS,
also,
JavaScript.
it needs a
Now,
retouch
that's pretty much
soon.
all that really I'd say is
But
involved in
thank
the front
you.
end. Below that, you have the internet, so you have to have pretty good knowledge of the internet, which means that you have to know how it works, how the front end connects with the back end, and then from there, as far as the actual back end goes, there's many more pancakes there, right? So you got like your API, you got your web server, you've got your database, you've got the operating system that the database or the server is running on. So somebody who would consider themselves or who is called full stack developer would have proficiency of skills throughout the stack. Doesn't mean they know everything at an expert level. I don't really
Thank
think
you
that's
for the
possible.
compliment.
But again, it's not something I will get into this video. We'll get into that in future videos, actually. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you some more information. By the way, if you have enjoyed the video, I do ask you to leave a like, hit the subscribe button as well if you want more content from me. And also, by the way, if you are looking to become a full stack web developer, you're serious and you're committed to it, you're not just half-heartedly committed, right? I have a mentorship program for those of you guys who are interested. I will leave a link in the description below so you get more information
I'm
about
from
how to
Kenya.
potentially join if it makes sense.
That's in
Thank you
East
so much for watching,
Africa.
and peace out as always, everybody.
East Africa. Have you heard of East Africa? Or Kenya, for that matter? That's where I am from. The country with people with big foreheads like mine. Jump? No, they run. They don't jump. And people from Saudi, they don't like us.
When I was growing up, my parents wanted me to become a medical doctor. I was
We have
open
so many
to
horror
do
stories
other
of ladies
programs.
who
I
go
had
there
to
to
focus
work,
on
and
one
I don't know,
choice. I've always been curious in how
they
tech
are,
works ever since I was a young boy.
I don't
I
know.
was introduced to web
Maybe
development,
the
then I
stories
picked
we
up
hear
Android
are
development, being able to like create my app and share it
in
and
Kenya.
showcase it was fascinating. I just started creating my own
A
apps.
ritual.
I came across a program by the
Kenya.
Mandela community in
You
collaboration
came
with
to see
Google Africa.
witches, you.
I was fortunate to be part of it. I moved to Düsseldorf in 2020. It's been quite an interesting ride. I'm adapting as time goes. I got enrolled in the Udacity nano degree scholarship. I will say it was actually a game changer for me. My network of professional language developers grew. I was able to complete my nano degree program. After learning, I was able to secure a job. I posted my certificate on Twitter, and that's how my employer located me. I went through a series of interviews. I took coding tests where I developed an application, Android application. The only language I've ever written was Java. I had to learn Kotlin on the fly because I wanted a job. I only took 2 days to write the assignment in Kotlin. Kotlin is so fluid, easy to use, and has a lot of resources for learning outside there, including YouTube videos, blog posts from community. Now I'm an engineer at Kodi, building softwares, helping the Nigerian economy. I made my dream a reality. I'm an Android engineer at Chicago. About 95% of the Chicago app is written in Kotlin. We write less boilerplate code. The code is more concise. Extension functions, named parameters, which gives us some form of flexibility in our architecture. I'm in the early part of my career. I look forward to obtaining a master's degree in software engineering so I can build more useful software for people and make their life easier. For the future, eventually, love to settle down. Starting out a business, there's a lot to be done. I have a passion for education, and one of the ways through which I can achieve this is through technology. My family, they're excited and proud about the progress I'm making in the tech space. I believe helping people also in the tech space is something that really gives you an upper hand, especially when you're new in the industry. Android development did provide me a lot of opportunities. I've had a chance to talk to people from Nigeria, Morocco, people based in the US, people in Germany, Philippines. Through Android development, I've met like-minded people and found a tech family where we've had conversations that are life changing and career transforming. Technology feels like one language which we all like understand, and I can say that's really mind blowing. Form of flexibility in our architecture. I'm in the early part of my career. I look forward to obtaining a master's degree in software engineering so I can build more useful software for people and make their life easier. For the future, eventually, love to settle down. Starting out a business, there's a lot to be done. I have a passion for education, and one of the ways through which I can achieve this is through technology.
Cloud developer, engineer. Guys, I'm in class. How is everyone doing? Hi, humans. AG Amazon places.
We will discuss the role of the DevOps engineer and how you can step up in your present role to become a DevOps engineer. We'll also see the ongoing trend and need for organizations to move to DevOps. So, who exactly is a DevOps engineer? DevOps engineer is a new role that software organizations are creating within organizations that are adopting DevOps and the various tools within the DevOps toolkit. Those organizations need professionals who know and understand these tools. DevOps engineers work with various tools to implement continuous integration and continuous deployment. Familiarity with tools like Git, Jenkins, TeamCity, Puppet, Chef, Ansible, Kubernetes, Amazon AWS Cloud, Cucumber, Sonar, Nagios, to name a few, can catapult your journey to become a DevOps engineer. So why do we need DevOps engineers? Organizations that are using DevOps are overwhelmingly high functioning. They deploy code 30 times faster and 30 times more frequently, and 50% fewer of their deployments fail after they begin using DevOps.
Hey guys.
Software isn't written the old way anymore, where it used to be written from scratch, which is a highly complex, time consuming process. Creating new software products now is often a matter of choosing the right open source software and bringing them together while writing some code. The complexity of today's software lies less in writing the code and more in ensuring that the new software will work across a range of operating systems and platforms right away. Similarly, builds, testing, deployments are now done much more frequently, and that is possible only if developers communicate early and regularly with the
Thank you
operations
for
team.
liking my
And the
video.
operations team in turn brings their knowledge of the production environment to design and testing stages of the software project. What kind of skills does a DevOps engineer need? You need soft skills, a very broad understanding of tools and technologies, software and infrastructure security, infrastructure automation tools, and also testing. You need a your customer comes first mindset. You also need skills such as collaboration, flexibility, awareness of the network, and of course to be able to think and see the big picture. For a DevOps engineer to be successful, you must possess strong communication skills. Similar to agile development teams, soft skills are incredibly important, not just for the individual engineer, but also in making the organizational cultural shift to implementing and then standardizing DevOps. Since new technologies and tools continuously crop up on the DevOps landscape, it's highly important for a good DevOps engineer to have a broad understanding of those in the following areas: source control like Git, Bitbucket, Subversion; continuous integration like Jenkins, Bamboo, VSTS; infrastructure automation like Puppet; container concepts like Docker; deployment automation or orchestration like Jenkins, Octopus, Deploy; container concepts like LXD or Docker; orchestration like Kubernetes, Mesos, Swarm; cloud like AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, and OpenStack. A great DevOps engineer is always curious and open to learning new things. He or she must constantly ask questions and then listen to answers to generate new ideas and welcome new challenges. While combining development and operations is a great way to streamline development and deployment of code, the faster cycle means that vulnerabilities can be introduced into code much faster than previously. Therefore, DevOps engineers must be able to write secure code to protect applications from attack, as well as defend against common cybersecurity vulnerabilities. DevOps professionals, even though they don't need to be expert security professionals, can benefit tremendously from having software security training. As in so many tech environments, a key element of DevOps is automation. A lot of the manual tasks performed by more traditional system administrators and engineering roles can be automated by using scripting languages like Python, Ruby, Bash, Shell, and Node.js. This will ensure consistent performance of manual tasks by removing the human component and allowing teams to spend and save time on more of the broader goals of the team and the company. So the DevOps engineer must possess the ability to use automation, technology, and tools at any level from requirements to development to testing and all the way to operations. Automation is driven by testing, so strong testing skills are needed to be a successful DevOps engineer. When proper tests are in place, you can rest assured that each function is doing what it was written to do from all stages from development to deployment. You can run tests to make sure that the entire system is interacting and it has all the new features. Now, first and foremost, the DevOps engineer always cares about delivering value to his or her customers and wants to understand and measure how the work is moving the needle. While DevOps engineers are not typically external facing roles, developers, QA, customer success, project management, business leaders are all their clients. By caring about the outcome as opposed to their part of the supply chain, they'll have the right instincts with regard to how to optimize for end to end success. Strong DevOps managers must be great team members and help relieve bottlenecks by assisting coworkers as necessary. Any problem in the project is everyone's problem, and a great engineer always makes those around them better. A great DevOps engineer works in small batches so that the others can do their work more easily, from performing code reviews to writing acceptance tests. The key basically is to have empathy for others so that the entire team can move more quickly. A successful DevOps culture demands flexibility. Multitasking is another key for a DevOps engineer. The DevOps engineer must be network aware. The end objective of any DevOps project is to be able to successfully deliver an application to the end user who will consume it and use it. That involves the network. A good DevOps engineer will recognize that you have to account for the network in your design, your planning, and your testing. While many DevOps engineers are excellent software engineers, they sometimes lack the ability to look at the big picture and identify what makes sense for the client. Because DevOps combines the needs and wants of multidisciplinary teams and applications, a successful DevOps engineer can't lose sight of the big picture for DevOps and digital transformation at the enterprise level, especially in a large organization. This helps avoid creating contention points and constraints that can carry from one project to another. So, are DevOps engineers a new team within organizations? A DevOps engineer basically can be anyone who has had software development or software deployment production monitoring knowledge and is also adept with newer automation tools. It can be a Java developer who knows how to work a Jenkins pipeline to create automated builds using Maven. It's a manual tester who writes TDD test cases for JUnit or configures Sonar quality gates for software delivery. It can be a systems operation engineer who understands the architecture of a software and helps the team set up a performance test suite for testing. In summary, it's a software professional who understands all aspects of software development and delivery, whether it's system architecture, deployment pipelines, or instance management. DevOps engineers came in at number 3 on various job portals in America in 2017. The DevOps engineer position grew by 106% in the last few years, and the DevOps engineer position boasts an annual salary of $123,165. So that is how much DevOps engineer jobs are in demand and how much that they are expected to grow. A survey of 252 Gartner Research Circle members showed that 38% of those were already using DevOps in 2016, and an additional 35% have plans to implement DevOps in 2017. That is over 70% of the world's entire IT market we are talking about. And the Gartner and State of DevOps report for 2017 summarizes it all for us, saying that by 2020, half of the CIOs of the world who have not transformed their team's capabilities will be displaced from their organization's digital leadership teams.
Hey, want to become an expert in cloud computing? Then subscribe to Simple channel and click here to watch more such videos. To nerd up and get certified in cloud computing, click here.
Guys, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you everyone who came to my live and who was watching from the bushes, who commented. Thank you so much for making my live lively, even if it's been quiet for the past like 20 or so minutes. But thanks. God bless you and have a lovely night. Bye bye. Have a lovely night, everyone.